This broadcast is inappropriate for all ages right here on Gaming Division. It's time for the play spot. Salutations, I am Kamurai and I am conversation ready. Yeah, the beard's gone, whatever. It's been a slow week. Not to say that, like, not a lot's going on. I haven't been able to get too much. Life's in the way. In the worst of scenarios, not the worst of scenarios, I'm being dramatic, but you understand what I'm talking about. So there's life happening, work happening. I've been playing some games, but mostly it's been Paladins, and I looked at what I was streaming this week, and it was Paladins and Lost Castle. I'm going to say a little bit more about Lost Castle, because I don't know if I clearly made it. Not for me. It's a roguelike game. I don't know, it's Castle Crashers, but a roguelike. I'd much rather just play Castle Crashers over and over again. It's Castle Crashers is a little bit more funny. There's more consistency to it. I get that, like, Lost Castle can kind of, like, help keep it fresh, but it doesn't feel as fun to me. It feels like it's designed to make you die a bunch, which is what roguelikes go. I'm not a masochist when it comes to games. I don't enjoy being punished. It's why I can't play stealth games, because it's just a lot of punishment before you even attempt things. Because to me, like, in those scenarios, it's like having to wait and time it out like that, like, physically, is punishment. I don't like that aspect in a stealth game. And that's fine. I'm not saying get rid of stealth games. I'm saying I don't want to play them. So if you enjoy stealth game, great. If you ever played Dishonored, play it stealth. Go for Ghost, if you will. I'm gonna run around and murder everyone because, let's face it, it's more fun. Now, not everyone. Like, I like playing those games where it's like you're basically a psychopathic killer, but you have a heart of gold. So, like, you're a psychopathic killer on the good guy's side. To me, the juxtaposition makes me laugh. It's like Deadpool or Punisher fighting on the good guy's side. They're out of their friggin' heads. They're gonna murder everyone, but they're doing it for a good cause. That type of stuff makes me laugh, so I like playing that way. Occasionally, again, sometimes you just go, it's time to be bad, and you do it. So Lost Castle just doesn't give me that humor and fun of it all. For what Castle Crashers could be, and if I never played Castle Crashers, I probably wouldn't have that opinion of Lost Castle. But I did, so I do, and it made me actually want to go back and play Castle Crashers because I've got more characters I can unlock. Not that there's going to be any new content in the game, but I can go back and I can play maybe on hard or insane or whatever it is, and I can try to earn the king character. That's something I could do. Butts. Hello, looking at my desktop and just going, oh, look at all these games I could play if I only had the time. I actually made a new fence for tactical games because I was just like, I hate it that they're buried. I can't let myself play more than one at a time, even though I love them. And I've got to go back and finish up Super Dungeon Tactics at some point. I just threw off everything because I had planned, like, adopting it out and just doing new games every week. And then I hit all these friggin' speed bumps. And then starting to play live board games with people on Sunday has not made it any easier. Now, I don't know what our deal is, but we average about one game every 2 hours. Doesn't seem to matter what it is. We played Eminent Domain. We played Pandemic. We played Sentinels of the Multiverse. Is that what we played? No, we did not play Eminent Domain. We played Pandemic instead of that. What did we play first? We played Among the Stars. Oh, I love that game so much. Now, fairness, that one was a lot up to me. I fucked that up a little bit because Among the Stars has a little bit of setup. And I started opening it up to kind of look at it to see what it was, and everyone was like, oh, I guess we're playing this. And I was like, sure. And I totally did fuck it up, but now I know better. But we still had a good time. And we played a long version of it. You're supposed to play, in the traditional sense, 6 cards it's a drafting game like Seven Wonders, where you have a hand of cards, you pick one, you pass the rest to the next person. You're supposed to do about 6 cards per round. We did, I think it was 7, 10, 10, 10. So because there's 4 years or ages or whatever that you do it. So we did 3, at least 9. Nope, sorry, did my math wrong. 12. Roy will be so mad at me. 13 extra rounds, and that's without like any punishment things. Plus, they were the other guys were learning. I spectacularly lost all the games except for Pandemic, which we were working on a team. I like that cooperation aspect in games. So there's that, and we won Sentinels of the Multiverse by a lot more than I thought we would have. That game sneaks up on you. It really is like, we're not doing anything, we're not doing anything, we're not doing anything. Oh, look, it's dead. And I was playing Legacy. This is not, Sentinels Multiverse is not a game that I'm used to, but like, I've played it twice now, and the first time I essentially played Punisher, and I did a lot less damage than I thought I would, but I was consistently doing some damage. This time I played Legacy, who looks like, if you've seen The Tick, he looks like the Superman guy from there. But instead of me like punching over and over again, I was protecting everyone else. So I made the villain stop using cards. I made everyone immune by punching myself in the dick. I'm sorry, by punching myself with my flaming fist in my dick. It's a fucking ridiculous character. It really is. And then let's see. So I made everybody immune by punching myself, and it's not me; it's everyone else. So I still took all the damage. I should have been dead. We fucked up the rules a little bit. And then I think I made everyone stronger. So every time I hit myself, like I was doing extra damage because I was buffing the party. It always seems like everyone else is more interesting characters, but I guess I just have to look at it and figure out who's more interesting. So that game group, we played for about 6 hours, about 12 to 6. One of the guys doesn't wake up and join us till like 2, so we play like gamer 2 if we can before he wakes up. Then he joins us. We play a couple more games, and then I run away so I can, in theory, do vlogcast, and then I'm doing movie casts. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd be there all the time. Now, we're supposed to be doing our epic level gaming this Saturday, and like that's been the decision. Like, we're gonna do long games on Saturdays. Maybe we'll reverse that. Maybe we'll start gaming on Saturdays, and then we'll do epics on Sunday. We'll just have to look and feel it out, because that's how these guys work. But we gotta get faster. I will say that. Especially if we start trying to play Game of Thrones. We're going to try Super Dungeon Explorer this weekend, and I love Super Dungeon Explorer. It's my favorite game. I've actually been trying to like plot out what I want to do, and I think we're going to go Tetsudo Tower. There's this new boss I got. He's a big turtle, and he has little turtle creeps with bombs. So I'm going to break out the turtles. We're going to use the new Dragon Peaks tiles that I got. And so we're going to do a bad turtle rumble with them. If I can, I'm just going to use... Oh, I can't do that. Let's say I'm going to use the turtles twice. Because sometimes I'm used to playing with Tabletop Simulator, where I can just copy and paste stuff. So, as excited as I am for that... Tabletop Simulator always sneaks up on me. Now, the Walrus guy, the Tusk Raider, that's what it is. He's like the third cavalry unit that the heroes have. The heroes, mind you, because does a centaur count as cavalry? Like, does it count for cavalry if you are the mount? I may have to consider that. So there's a centaur character who's questionable. There's a wolf rider, who's, I think, the first mount. Then there's a Sir Sharpblade or whatever. He is riding a dinosaur, essentially. But he's a bad guy who you can play as a good guy. So there's that. So the possible fourth mount is the Tusk Raider. He is riding a walrus. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. Like, it's a walrus. You shouldn't ride it because it's a walrus. So, and it actually has rules essentially to that point of, like, it's an angry walrus mount. It just, like, it'll attack friendly players. And it's like, oh, you brought your fucking walrus in here. Yeah, so it's like, I'm imagining if anyone plays that, that's the kind of shit I'm going to hear all day. Be like, oh, your fucking keep your walrus over there. And I'm sure that'll start the penis jokes. Really not enthused about this character at all. The other character who I thought was going to be out at the same time, I figured I'd get him at the same time, was the Sweetheart Candy. It's essentially like a goddess, Cupid, if you will, or Eros rather. No, Venus. That's probably what they were shooting for. Like version of Candy. And I looked at the rules, but I can't remember. But it's essentially like has some extra healing buff stuff in there. So I'm looking forward to getting that, but I don't have it yet. But I did find the card information, so I'm wondering if I can just manipulate it onto a card for Tabletop Simulator. But while I was looking for that, I ran across all the previews that they put out because it came by an email that I got from Ninja Division about updates for the thing because they wanted to kind of give everyone a status. So I've got like 200 cards or something to go through and make, and if nothing else, it'll upgrade the quality of the ones I have, and I've just got to figure out like the right way to shrink it or whatever. Because some of the card quality, or some of the cards I have, the quality's real bad. So I was gonna upgrade that anyways, but this will save me some effort to use the digital prints. Because I think I over minified. Honestly, I think we lost some letters here and there on some of the words, but most people who play kind of know what it is. So that's going to be fun to do that, but it's just going to take a while. So that's part of what I'm trying to do, amongst get some reviews done, which I forgot about until just now. Because I still got to do Snake Pass and Lost Castle. I thought there was another one. Is there another one? No, I tore Dead Bits to pieces. Oh, Tales from Candlekeep. I tried to play that, and that's a garbage fire of a game. I like tactical stuff. Dungeons and Dragons is okay. I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that one. Like, it literally shows the dice rolls. I'm just like, I have no idea what you're rolling for, why you're rolling that, and how it applies to any of this. Especially since I only can seem to do like 1 damage at a time anyways. Like, it's fucking Super Dungeon Explorer. I don't understand what they're wanting from that. You have to pick from like pre-made characters, which is not what D&D is about. So maybe this Tales from Candlekeep shit, what is it? Tomb of Annihilation. Maybe that's like a specific thing, but it's not what I expect from D&D when I go and do D&D. Yeah, I can go on about other games. I haven't even played Astroneer that much. It's literally, I've been doing my dailies for Paladins, just because I'm damn determined to get myself to the tier 1 for VIP. And right now I've got like this VIP pass thing that I got through Amazon Twitch Prime. So I'm trying to make sure that I use that up, not only there, but I'll earn gold and VIP and crystals through there. So eventually I'm going to have to spend some crystals on the VIP stuff. I think the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to wait till my free VIP runs out, then I'm going to spend crystals on getting the VIP pass again, because I think I'm earning more VIP per game that way. Now I just want to play. Now that I'm talking about it, I actually like want to play again. So that'll work out. And then maybe that's the way to go, because once I get that, then I can unlock some of the cooler costumes. Because I want, essentially, I don't know why this is the instinct, but I want everyone to look like a robot. So like, there's one girl who has like a what's called a replicant skin, and so it looks like she's an android. There's another guy who's got like this space mask, makes him look like Darth Vader with a sniper rifle. Those are the costumes that I want, the super futuristic, crazy looking ones. I think one guy looks like a Gundam. But I only play what, 6 characters. Well, I say I only really play 6 characters, but I've got about another 5 damage dealers that I would like to get better at. And that wasn't even on purpose. That was from looking at Battlegrounds and how Battlegrounds worked, and wondering like who I could pick in case I didn't have someone as an option, because I wanted to play Kinessa the sniper. It's what I want to do. Now the way I play her in Battlegrounds is not the way I play. I should play her anyways in Battlegrounds. Honestly, Strix fits the way I want to play in Battlegrounds the most. But I gotta look at just like high damage single shots, and other than Strix, like I don't know who's really a good way to go, because a lot of them are pound the trigger speeds. Kinessa can do a lot of damage in a single shot, but you gotta wait for it to charge. So I gotta see. It's all right. I want that fucking game already. The whole reason why like Paladins really came to my attention, because I was like, oh, this is like Overwatch. And then of course the online socialness of it all, because there's some real fucking assholes this week. I'll be honest. Like on my team too. It's not even the other team. It's people I'm supposed to be working with to do it. And from now on, I'm just gonna fucking feed or whatever. From now on, if my teammates start being dicks to me, I'm not fucking playing with them. Eat me, because it's the only way to get across to them that they're being dicks, and that they don't matter. Because if I do play through, immediately started up again, and like they didn't even play well. Gotta leave that Discord. Because it's really fucking ridiculous that people can talk so much shit, suck, and then keep talking shit. It just shows how worthless a person they are. So I feel like the topic has shifted now. I'm not talking about games anymore, or the games industry. No, Toys R Us, let's not talk about that. There was something that came up, and the only thing that comes to mind, this isn't it, but the thing that does come to mind is boosters and loot boxes, and how much I hate them. Because I think it's really dumb. I'd rather just let me pay for X with Y. Just let me do it. Stop being a pain in the ass. I was like, how much is that? I think that's what it was. So I was talking about Magic the Gathering today, and I don't want to get into a Magic the Gathering discussion because I don't really like Magic the Gathering. If Sid was here, I'd let her talk about it for 20 minutes and just go over here and pretend to suck a dick. I don't know. All right, I have an adult conversation with her too. Being civil, not adult grossness. And it came down to boosters, and I don't like boosters. I really think it's still gambling. Even to the point where you have to trust the store that they didn't open it up and then fuck you, because you're according to Wizards, you're supposed to be guaranteed like a rare, 2 uncommon, and X amount of common. And based on the sheets, they actually can figure out like if that booster pack that you opened is a legitimate pack. It's really a weird thing. So I don't trust Wizards as far as I can throw them. I don't trust these fucking card shops that shouldn't be open anymore. I don't like how competitive people are. I think they're assholes, and I don't like dealing with it. And the booster thing is totally gambling. Like, I get that, like, if you put the probability out there of like what you could get for things, that makes it a little better. At least you're making an informed decision. But people are fucking dumb, and they're just like, I don't care what the odds are, I just want my thing. Oh man, I didn't get it. Of course you didn't get it. It's 101 to none chance to get it, basically. So it's, I don't know. I think that's the direction we're gonna go, just based on reality versus idealism. But I'd much rather just, hey, that's a cool costume. How much does that cost? Okay, I'll buy that eventually. I've got goals. But that's not what they want, because that doesn't get them money. They want you to spend money, because that's the whole thing. When it comes down to the business over the consumer, I'm not a fan. It does not matter that the business wants to make money over the consumer benefiting from the product. You shouldn't be able to buy things, and this is just me talking, not America, obviously, but you shouldn't be able to buy things that hurt you. It just doesn't make sense. Because you could literally open a booster and go, there's nothing here I want, throw it at the guy, and then buy another one because you're that dumb. But I don't know. It's just sad to see people throw money away on it. It's like, just buy the thing from the guy. It's like, that's not as much fun. Fucking spend your money. I got the heart. I've been having the Hearthstone urge. Not the heart. What's wrong with me? Hots. Heroes of the Storm. I've been having that urge to go back and try that out again, because I was having fun, but I didn't like playing against people. So maybe I should start. Paladins has been great for that. I'll figure it out. I've got other things I gotta do. I still gotta do bad summaries. Wow. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh. Okay, so I better go, because I've got to get something accomplished between now and tomorrow. Holy potatoes. So until you see me next time, I am Kamurai. Oh, life. And that's game over. What is anything else we're up to? Go to click the annotations and they'll take you to other channels. Thanks for watching.